So yeah, the video seems to have got some traction and annoyed some people. To the point I was getting comments on the video, I'd disable them because of the abuse that was happening. But yeah, I'm doing a follow-up, so we're going to go over, as you can see on the screen, one of the comments from one of the server owners. She's basically claiming that what's in the video is false. Really? The video's right there for everyone to see what happened. So yeah, go figure. Timely Instant, they're in the process of permanently banning me for repeated rule violations. Really? No one spoke to me about it. No warnings were issued. If they were, prove it. They were not. There was nothing issued, no tickets opened, nothing. In fact, the last ticket that was opened was by her. See how I was doing. Because I was in the middle of moving house. You know, so it's a bit of a joke, really. No member of the administration spawned any animals or orchestrated the events shown in your event. Otherwise, would see the alligator being spawned. No, you do. You see a legendary white alligator appear in the back of Saint Denis Mayor's mansion. They don't. Those alligators don't just go around roaming. They only appear when activated on a legendary hunt mission. So yeah. Thrown into waters known to contain alligators while the ban was under the way. We'd already exhausted every possible encounter the option for yourself. Court cases, ticket warnings, everything. Again, there were 0 tickets. There were no tickets. If there were tickets, I'd have the receipts to prove it, but there aren't any. There are 0 tickets opened. In fact, the last ticket that was really open about behaviour was when someone ran towards me when I was doing a bounty mission and I shot at them. So that was it. No, honest mistake, you know, when you're being chased and shot at, you know, you fire back. So yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, they were going about the court cases. There was one court case which was orchestrated and corrupt to basically force me out of the server full stop anyway, but I'd rolled with it. You know, it was a fix from the beginning, despite what they said. Yeah, abusing their admin powers. Your video and its accompanying title and description falsely suggests that the administration had abused its powers. Well, yeah, a legendary white gator suddenly appears, and whilst running away to leave the scene, I suddenly die with no one shooting me. And then staff turn up telling the player, who was the doctor, to leave me alone and not get me up. Let me think you're not abusing your powers. Okay, simply untrue. Yeah, alright, what planet are you on? Seriously, the video's there. Already on a final warning due to previous rule breaches, like role-playing as your own daughter. All the allegations you above are false and misrepresented. This is bordering obsessive. No, I'm just highlighting the truth. What happened? Role-playing my own daughter. Okay, yeah, I brought that in because part of my character's thing was he had a daughter who would come visit him now and then. And the fact that a staff member was helping me with voice changes to make it more convincing, and no one ever said a word to me about it. Yeah. Comment on RP quality when you were pretending to be a teenage girl and had to be reprimanded is bizarre. Well, actually, no, I wasn't role playing as a teenage girl. Given that my character is in his 70s and his daughter is in her 40s, it's not exactly a teenager. If a 7-year-old's got a teenage kid, that's a bit fucking weird. You know? And I'd be reprimanded for it. No, I didn't. No one said a word. When your own staff are helping me roleplay this, yeah, don't even go there. It's ridiculous. It's just, you know, you have no idea. It's just the mind boggles at how stupid this is. Publishing false allegations that portray the administration as engaged in misconduct is damaging to both my personal reputation and the reputation of the server. Yeah, haven't you just rebranded the server as well under a different name because of the reputation of the server? Your personal reputation, okay, whatever. Ooh, no, people, my reputation's getting hurt over a computer game. Ooh, big whoop. If I genuinely believe any factual aspect of my video is correct, I invite you to provide evidence. The video, it's there. I mean, given that whenever you open a ticket against someone in their server that we want clips, without clips, we can't believe you. All this video is just the clips I took during that incident. So you're happy to believe clips when it suits you, but when it's presented against you, oh no. So yeah. Otherwise, I request you remove or correct the false statements contained in the video title and description. There's nothing false about it. If the defamatory content remains published, I reserve all legal rights and remedies. Now, this is an edited version of the original comment. There was a lot more in there, and I don't have a screenshot of it. And she has actually since deleted this comment, which is hilarious. Now, the funny thing is, threatening of legal action for defamation and damaging their reputation. Now, one, no solicitor's going to touch it. Two, I seriously doubt they can even afford it. As well as under UK law, they have to prove that the statement caused serious harm. Then I've got to prove that the statement's true. Well, that's pretty easy given I have video proof. And what serious harm is going, oh no, people are playing on our server. What's it matter? It's a game. Unless you're making money out of it, then I'm curious to know if the tax man knows about that, you know? So, yeah, that's always curious. You know, if you're making money out of a game and running a server, then are you actually declaring it to the tax man? So, yeah, it's always amusing. But yeah, also going back to them saying they never abuse powers. Oh, don't forget this wonderful clip of me running along and suddenly dying with full health and everything. Didn't abuse your admin powers. Yeah, again, more proof right here. So on to the next comment. Another staff member slash owner. You know, don't need to show anything. You're gone. Well, I may be gone from the server, but this isn't going anywhere. But I bet if I said throw an axe into a crowd of people after losing a court case, can't control your own emotions, 30-year-old plus manned, by the way. I do hope the next server you play in treats you 10 times worse because we gave you too many chances. Again, no chances whatsoever. This is the staff member that was helping me roleplay as Cletus's daughter. You know, their own staff helped me do that, and this is what's hilarious. And knowing about losing the court case, this staff member even said to me in PMs on Discord that it was fixed from the beginning. It was completely fixed. You know, I never saw a chance in that court case because you know, it's only RP, but you know, it was all rigged from the get-go. You know, and despite the fact that there was zero evidence or anything. But yeah, throwing an axe into a crowd wasn't a crowd of people. It was one person. You know, the dangerous, violent criminal in the county who was taking him into court because he didn't like the way he was treated when I arrested him. A dangerous criminal, mate. What do you think's going to happen in the Wild West? You know, this is what's funny, and it's like, oh yeah, we're taking it to court and all that. The irony being, I was never even notified about this pending court action against me in county whatsoever. So bad RP on that one by them. You know, hoping that you know 30 plus. Yeah, I'm over 30. Big whoop. I play games in my spare time. It's what I've always done. But you can't control my own emotions. I can control my own emotions, but it's a game. You know, my cat just came out of court and bloody was going to prison for bloody saying he didn't just trying to do his bloody job for God's sake as a sheriff. I hope the next server you play and treats you 10 times worse too because we gave you too many chances, mate. There's only one other server that's as bad as yours, and that's Moonlight Valley, and everyone knows that server is the biggest shit show on the planet. So congratulations, you are on your way to being the next Moonlight Valley. Oh, this comment's funny. So this person literally made a YouTube account just to comment on my video. It's hilarious. That's a cute video. I think if you put as much time into your own RP scenes as you did this video, you would have fantastic interactions. Your RP is rubbish. Your character vibe is depressing. Your RDM multiple times must go down in the record history. This is a funny thing. People trying to say I shot like 4 people in that scene, and you can see in the video I shot one person. That was it. I shot one person. So again, their version of the truth is completely different to what actually happened when, again, there is video proof right here. This server is great. Bunch of amazing, helpful people. Yeah, at first when you're new, they will be, but then they'll just turn on you. I've seen it happen. I've seen them turn on their own staff members. I've seen them turn on streamers in the server who hadn't even done anything wrong. Remember, your RP life is what you make of it. You make yourself a weirdo, hence why your RP is shocking. No, no, Cletus is not a weirdo. Not at all. He's just a grumpy old war veteran. Simple as. Who RPs as their own daughter? That's concerning. Head check required. Again, part of the story where Cletus's daughter would come and visit every now and then. That was it. And again, staff were helping me with that. So, yeah, it's not exactly bloody concerning, is it? I don't know who this person is. Like I said, they literally made this account just to comment on my video. I am seriously like amazed at that, and I'm honoured that they took all that time just to come and comment on my video. It's quite fucking hilarious. So yeah, here's the funny thing as well. During my time in that server, staff members basically giving bullshit basically. Um, yeah, they're trying to say that the server is on this private supercomputer server and all that, and that in the county they're pushing the limits of what Redm can do and all that, and all their scripts are custom made. So chatting to ex-staff members and asking them about this, basically the scripts are not custom made, they just buy them. And the server's on a standard server hosted by a normal hosting company. I mean, what's funny is one of the server owners, well, one of them was basically telling everyone that one of the server owners is basically this massive coding guru, and they practically work for CFX making big money, and that is bullshit. Apparently, she does a bit of part-time, bit of work for some guy who makes overpriced, okay scripts for Redm. And apparently there was a point where she was going around telling everyone she was being given early access to GTA 6. I don't think so. Somehow Rockstar aren't just going to give a nobody access to GTA 6 when it's probably going to be one of the biggest games in quite a while.